Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack here on Sunday. It is the 30th of June, 2024. Gonna look at the sixth race from Aqueduct, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKit5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean around the world. Let's look at the sixth race from Aqueduct, which is a good race. Hopefully it stays on the turf. Sixth race, it's a lounge race, purse $80,000, race for 3-year-olds and upwards here, statebreds. We have a field of, a field of 12 horses entered. 1 through 11 are entered to go to the turf. The 12 is an MTO, going the distance of ground of 1,800 meters or a mile and an eighth on the inner turf course. Top selection, I'm going to go with the 4-horse Miracle Mike. We'll go 4-3-2-5 in the superfecta, 4-3-2-5 super. Top selection of 4-horse Miracle Mike. This 4-year-old gelding by Golden Sense. Tom Worley trains. Eric Consell gets the mounts. He's having a very good under-the-radar meeting here at Aqueduct, I think. Some good rides from him as recently. This horse's most recent outing, 9th of June, though, at Saratoga, off the turf on the mud, a mile over the Wilson Mile, and allowance for 87,000 for statebreds. He finished 4th by 10 lengths that day, and he just didn't get out of the gate so clearly from the inside. Had to be bumped around a few times in the lane, and just was flat. His turf efforts are a lot better than his dirt efforts. Coming back to turf today, could be forwardly paced, run very well. I think he could get a trip to win. 2 back against Open Company and Optional 35 locally here at Aqueduct, mile 16th, 4th of May. He won by a nose that day, and again, he sat back early, mid-pack most of the race. He was a little bit wide, but he flew home clear late. A very good victory with a 78 bar that could definitely win against these horses. Good start in the Worley barn for the first time there. Previously trained by Pletcher on the 13th of October at Aqueduct, mile and eighth and start allowance race. He finished 5th by 3 3/4 lengths that day. Harry Hood really took off clear. This horse just stalked from an inside post draw, but just never really got going. Just not a very good race from there. And then a mile on the inner turf course and then the start allowance race here on the 17th of September. He finished 3rd by 3.5 lengths that day. He was stupidly wide. He doesn't have a lot of forwardly pace, but he really gained a lot of ground that day. Back to turf with that effort with a 79 buyer. That was a very, very good effort from where he was drawn. But, over the summer, they tried him twice at Saratoga on the dirt, where he just wasn't really doing anything. He ran over the Wilson Mile, ran a 3rd in the Albany. His turf efforts are a little bit better. Nearly a year ago to the day at Belmont at a maiden 40,000 on the turf going a mile 16th. He broke his maiden by length that day. He was again stupidly wide, but he flew home clear. If he runs that race today, he can win. I think the 3-horse here, who is Tita's Trotter for Manny Franco and David Don, can win also. Won at Saratoga earlier in the month in a mile 16th statebred maiden special weight quite nicely by half a length. Not the best beginnings, but this horse stalked. She got lead and quickened up nicely. At 26-1, that was easy money. This horse has a great pedigree with Flincheer and Lemon Drop Kid on the dam side. Since the last race, he's training quite nicely. Should like a little bit added ground, forwardly pace. He can win. I would use him on the pick 4 ticket. Even the 2-horse Liars Poker for Christoph and Dylan Davis. He didn't win with Data Mystic yesterday, but I think this has a live chance in this one. Won a claiming 40,000 on the 9th of May. It's coming up in class here today, second off the bench, but it's not the world's toughest up in class here today, and I think he can find a trip to win. His win against statebreds as a 2-year-old wasn't bad on this turf course. Let's give him a shot in the late pick 4. But to recount my selection for the 6 now from Aqueduct, I'm going to take the 4-horse Miracle Mike, give kudos to the 3-horse Tita's Trotter and the 2-horse Liars Poker, 4-3-2-5 super, 4-3-2 in the multi-race. So good luck to him. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKit5. Good luck, everyone.